Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another World War II 172 scale. Today we're going to look at some more movable terrain pieces, ideas for you. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Got the little model of the Borgward demolition vehicle. Take a look at that a little bit more at the end. I believe I've already done a separate video on that one. Today we're showing some of the mats that I have cut into smaller pieces, and I applied terrain and material to them. Make like little bushes and greenery. Got two different colors, two different effects, and then I want to show a couple of the pieces I have here. First here is these three are plastic forms, and it is decided, hey, that looks like something, so I'm going to use that to make some terrain. This one would be like natural holes, or maybe small holes from bombardment, or little foxholes for the men. You see the size of the men and the holes. They won't fit in there for the game, but if you made a diorama, you could get something in there. Let me move this out. You can see it's a plastic form. I forget what this was from, but there you see the bottom, and it's painted, and then it's got the texture applied to it, and then different types of greenery. It lays pretty flat. It's nice. Fits against this slight little slope hillock. We'll look at that in a second. And then these were very nice. They said, oh, look at that. Looking at that shape, I said that would look like some kind of stones sticking out of the ground. So I have it on what I use for soil color. That's sifted peat moss, and then I just painted these a gray, basic for a stone. Kind of cool looking. Let's put it over here, and you can see the scale of it. So it's a sort of a natural obstruction and a little bit of cover if there was infantry that's high enough that they could hide behind that and use it as a little bit of cover. And so you use that in like a craggy area or something. And then this one is one of my many painted, get craft paper, try to make a form, use some tape to hold it together, paint it, and then put various textures on there, and then some greenery. And this one, you can tell this is that lichen you can get. They sell a lot for train companies. And then this was part of a little form for like a tree or a little bush, a deadish one. So that's kind of nice, and it sits fairly flat on there for good enough for a game. And again, you could use that just as a diorama type base for things, and then fix it up. And there's one of that background I show. Still haven't gotten to be able to do a lot of work this year. I will be making new backgrounds and more. I still want to do a fall foliage one, but I might do another one in this kind of coloration to continue on, to make a larger backdrop that would continue on either side. So that's a look at that, and let me show the Borgward again. It's got a nice little decal on there. There's the symbol. It's the sand with a green overlay camouflage. You can see the driver in there. And then it's got two riders, soldiers. One has a cap, one has a helmet. We've got some rifles. And this was the Borgward, and that's the big payload that they could deliver. And then this is the large vehicle that was drivable. Drop that off, and then it would explode. I have a collection of different ones I've made. I'll probably do an overall video in the future of them. Very simple kit. It was a resin with metal tracks, so only a couple of parts. and then the man that fits in there. See, he looks a little funky because he's a metal figure compared to the tank riders that I have. I've done a video on those. All right, let's look at some more terrain. Piece. I've had to move into a different area, so I still haven't been able to set up a big table yet due to circumstances, but maybe I'll be able to do that before there's years out to show a larger thing. We'll see. If not this year, next year, hopefully. Some more terrain to come. Ideas of looking for things that might go on a board or with your models for whichever scale you're using. Lots more 1/72 scale to come. Thank you for watching, everybody.